All right, my friends. All right, today I'm going to continue with kind of the work I've done in our two sessions yesterday. If you were here, we looked at adding texture to drawings using repeated marks. So we got kind of a fur texture in this drawing by using all these little lines over and over again. And then in the next session, I drew this dinosaur by doing these U-shaped scale-looking lines to create that kind of scaly reptilian effect, although it did come across more as fish. I will grant that. So today, I'm going to challenge myself I'm going to create a creature, monster, maybe, I don't know.
Or dragon banana.
I'm going to make it out of different creature parts. So like the feathers of a bird, the scales of a fish.
And like a fish bird. It
could be like a fish bird. All right.
We haven't started.
Okay.
Mr. Barry,
Yes.
I know what should I draw. I should draw Thanos.
Thanos, okay. So my challenge to you, if you don't have a plan for what you're going to draw, is to make your own creature by combining different aspects of animals. Maybe an elephant trunk on a lion head. You know, whatever comes to mind, you could play with that. And I'm going to be kind of making it up as I go. But if you want to follow along with me, you're welcome to draw my creature. Or you can make up your own. Hey, Arjun.
Hello.
Good to see you, buddy. Like your hat.
Like your bucket, you mean?
All right. I'm going to start. What am I going to do? You know what? I'm going to make a semicircle with a flat top that comes down like this. This is going to be my creature's head. I haven't even decided what animals I'm doing yet. Maybe I'll make kind of an oval body. Like this. I'm thinking I might do thick, kind of like elephant legs. So I'm going to make them nice and thick and come down something like this.
Mr. Barry,
Yeah.
How about you draw the Chymera? You know,
I'm glad you brought up that word. So Chimera is a mythological creature, right, Delay?
Yeah, correct. It have a lion's head, its body's the sheep, and its tail is a snake.
I have a book about that.
Poisonous snake.
Yep. And actually, I'm glad you brought that up because when artists create these creatures out of different animals, even though they're not specifically making that chimera for mythology, they call them chimeras. They say, oh, what are you drawing? Oh, I'm making a chimera. That's just their own combination of animals. So they're kind of misusing the word, but you get the idea.
I saw a show older than my age, and it was super cool and not very appropriate. It had Jason.
Let's not talk about it if you know it's not appropriate.
Yep. It was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Mario. He had a wood mask.
Okay, we're not going to talk about it.
Mr. Barry.
All right, my friends. So I'm starting to have some ideas.
What are we
I think. So if you're joining in a minute late, I am making up an animal or creature or monster by combining different animal parts or different features from animals. And I'm thinking I'm going to give it wings. So I'll give it kind of like this triangular shape for wings. And now the game becomes starting to like really make the features noticeable. Maybe I'll start by, I'm going to do the head first. So I'm going to give it maybe like a snout, kind of like, I don't know, like a bear or dog that sticks out. The big nose here. smile that connects to the nose like that.
I can hear birds.
Yep. I love it. Hey, Emma. All right, I'm going to give him some eyes. Like this. And maybe some horns like a bull. What do you guys think of that?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
These can be a really fun thing, like when you don't know what to draw. Of just kind of make your own creature by thinking about different animals and what you could do to combine their, what makes them unique. And take those features and mix them up. Can be really fun. Should it have ears too? Maybe we'll give it like floppy dog ears. Just a little scoop down the side of the head.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm getting approval.
You're not getting a.
The horns and the ears look like a cow.
It kind of does. Yeah, this
It
cow.
looks like a cow devil a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Devil.
Yeah. When I saw it, it was the first video was good, and then the second one was even. It was better than the other one. It was super better. So you just.
I'll disconnect.
All right. I'm going to draw the tummy. I think I'm going to give it fish scales on its tummy. So I'm really going to get into some texture here. And to do those fish scales, it's just a series of U shapes like this. And I like to have them kind of go to the middles when you make rows of them. Have them hit
Is this your last drawing session?
Great question, Baron. And the truth is, I'm not sure. It might be.
It
Because
might be going on by surprise.
I can't do any more this week. And then next week is so short, I'm going to see if I can squeeze one in somewhere. Because I don't want to be done. Is what it comes down to.
Why does anyone want it to be done? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, summer vacation is fun, but...
No, it's not.
Jumping in pools without teachers, no homework? Yeah, that's better for us because we don't like it. It's super boring and wasting of time.
Does anybody have any big summer plans? I don't know if people are traveling yet. Like,
yeah, you could, but there's a really high risk of,
Yeah, I don't know that I want to get on planes, but maybe going to the Cape or Maine, that kind of stuff.
Nope.
Yesterday I saw an airplane flying. Yesterday.
Yep. All right. I want to get some texture into my dog head. So I'm going to do a series of lines. Maybe we should be doing this in pen. You know what? I'm going to...
Sharpie.
All right.
I always draw it. I draw with pencil first, and then I use Sharpie.
Cool.
Yeah, there's a red Sharpie in my house. There's actually red Sharpies. There's color Sharpies. Yeah, I have the red Sharpie on like that one. That one is actually the wash offable, but the black one's the hardest. One time I got on my boat and it washed off in a while. So you just have to imagine it's not there. Then it gets off.
So to make the dog look furry, I'm doing just like I did with this corgi yesterday. And I'm just doing rows and rows and rows of these little lines to make it look like fur.
Barely looks like fur. You should throw some circles to make it a little bit like ear holes because dogs have those ear areas where they could hear better open. Yeah, my cousins have 2 dogs, 2 kittens. My bunny died already. I had a guinea pig. He died first, and then my bunny. But my dogs and my cat's cousins, those ones didn't die yet. They're super old.
So if you're drawing this along with me, I'm going to change the directions of my little lines when I draw the ears, and I'm going to have them go downward. Like this.
I couldn't understand whoever's doing that.
All right. Maria, let's try and keep the stories to a minimum because they get a little bit distracting for people trying to follow along, kiddo.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, Mr. Bria.
So if you notice, my little lines were like going out from the snout on the face, but now I've totally shifted the direction on the ears and have them coming kind of down the way the ears are going. So it makes them look soft and also defines the form a little bit and shows which way the ears run.
Mr. Barry, I have a question.
Yep.
Would you call Thanos have like a neck?
What?
Just like you know Thanos, right? Does
I
he
know
have
Thanos.
like a real neck? I don't like.
Yes, he has a neck.
It's probably just a really thick, muscular neck.
I think it's just his chin blocking his neck.
Yeah, he's got that big chin. It probably does block a fair amount.
The face looks like a dog.
It does look like a dog. There you go, Delay.
It looks kind of like a bear.
Oh, thanks.
He's got a big, thick, muscular neck, but Maria was right. His chin is blocking it.
Okay, interesting.
So, yeah. Mystery solved. I happened to get that Thanos model for my birthday a couple weeks ago.
I took Thanos double blade.
Now, if you guys are noticing, as I'm drawing the dog's nose, I colored most of it in because they're usually black, and then I did some dots like this to make it look a little bumpier.
Oh, because it's sun and it reflects.
Going with the Sharpie.
Now I'm going over my U shapes to make those sort of fish scales on the belly. We'll do something a little bit different. We'll do kind of the same thing for the wings, for feathers, but we'll do them pointier like feathers. I'll do that part next. I don't know how many people are following along, but if you are, is the speed okay? Or am I going too fast?
It's okay.
Cool. My guess is Dylan Bush has already done 2 drawings, both of them better than mine because he's amazing, and he always amazes me at the end when he holds up his artwork. He has like, I have a sketch and he has a masterpiece. All right. So on these wings, it's going to be very much like these U shapes, but maybe more like V's because they're going to come to points like this, and maybe a little stretched out.
Like teeth.
Well, I don't know about that.
The screen.
But I'm stacking them kind of the same way where they're kind of going in between each other. Something like that.
Thanos have a really, 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 really big chest, and his body, like,
looks like a pineapple.
do you ever think of like how many pounds does he weigh?
Oh, I mean, he's got to be like 800 pounds. He's huge.
Probably accurate.
You know what? I'm gonna search it up. How fat is Thanos?
There we go. I got my wings.
Does do not look like wings at all.
Thanks, Baron.
Is
All right. Now I want to do like kind of elephant feet. So I'm going to give him some, I'll trace the outlines. And then I'm going to give him some big toenails.
Like a brachiosaurus.
You know what, Mr. Barry?
Yeah, they could be like brachiosaurus
You
feet.
were actually wrong. He weighs 700 pounds.
I feel comfortable with how accurate I
I'm
was.
back.
If someone
From
checks your
really
search
having no
history, they're
idea,
going to be
I
so
feel okay.
confused.
Let's see, what does Marvel? Yeah, 700. I don't know, how much does he eat every day? Come on, just think of it. How much does he eat every single day?
500
I don't
burgers.
What?
I feel like elephants
We're
have that
just
kind of
giving us
wrinkly
answers we
skin.
never needed to know, though.
I think it would be like
Yeah.
600.
600?
Yep.
Or 500 tons of fries.
Why are you
Either
always...
one is very likely.
Come on. Why does fries taste so good? Like,
I
why
I would eat 500 tons of fries.
A big elephant, I think.
I'm with whoever said that. I think it was Kavya. Sounds good.
That said what?
The 500 tons of fries.
Oh, yeah,
Sounds
that's
awesome.
me.
Oh, what?
Me and Flora just sound too alike to like.
We do spend a lot of time.
Yeah, we spend.
Chats, yeah.
Sometimes I'll make marks like this if you guys want to tune in for a second, where this horn is supposed to be kind of round, like you could slide your hand around it. I'll just make some little curve marks like that sort of
The
show.
creature I'm making is very disturbing.
I'm excited.
I would.
Ew. I hate it and I love it at the same time. I hate and love my drawing at the same
That, you know what? That's a good sign.
Sleeping on. Who's sleeping on the dog?
Who is?
Going on time, boy. Time flies when you're having fun.
Wait, Mr. Barry, if that was like in real life, would it be like big, or would it like be as big as an elephant, or would it be like the size of a dog?
That's an awesome thing to think about. I like to think this is actual size. It would be like the size of
Oh,
a
that's
small,
cute.
a newborn baby, just like trying to flutter around and stomp its little elephant feet.
Kind of looks like it kind of looks like a ant body, like a thorax, a head, an abdomen.
What's your favorite form of potato?
What?
Okay, Flora.
Like, do you like fries, baked potato, hash browns?
Oh, French fries.
Kavya? Was that you who asked Kavya?
No, that was Flora.
Or was it Flora?
Oh,
Flora,
yeah.
where have you been this whole time with the amazing
Sleeping on
question?
the dog.
That's like the best question I've heard since March 12th. I'm going to go,
What
I
happened to
can't
March
go wrong, but I'm going mashed. I love me
Cheesy
a
mashed
good
potatoes are good. Have you ever had cheesy mashed potatoes?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
My cousin once ordered cheesy fries without her parents knowing,
Forget.
and she ate the entire thing.
Oh,
It was like a big serving of fries.
Potato chips.
Flora's kind of like our resident expert on food, though.
Potato.
Yeah. I
cheesy
haven't had
fries.
lunch yet today, and I'm starving.
And why are we talking about this?
I like hash browns.
Hash browns
Yeah.
are,
I have
I
no
don't know, you got me on the cheesy fries.
Latkes are
In
good.
your brain.
Latkes are good.
Yeah.
I'm not Jewish, but I went to a Jewish school when I was in preschool, and
Yep.
every like Hanukkah
Holiday.
time-ish.
Yep.
Yeah. They would serve latkes and challah with honey, and it was so good.
That's awesome.
Hanukkah and Christmas, they're at the same time. Did you forget Christmas? Who forgets Santa's holiday?
Sometimes.
All right. Yeah.
Nobody.
Yes. People do. Come on. I don't always celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, same.
I don't always eat a turkey.
I'm Hindu, so I don't really celebrate. I just get presents.
I didn't even get a present this year. I mean, last year.
If it was Christmas this year, I will.
I think that was cool. I think you got cool that last year.
I need a trolley.
Kavya, are there any like big Hindu holidays that?
Yeah, there's like Diwali.
Diwali, yeah. Just tell me about Diwali.
So like it's about this story that was written a long time ago about some guy who was exiled. And on the day he came back, everyone lit lamps on and put them on their doorsteps to be like, "Hey, we know you're back! Yay!" Yay! And then we celebrate his return every year with a bunch of lamps on our doorsteps, and we have celebrations.
That's all. Is there like a feast as part of it?
Yes.
I feel like
I want to celebrate that.
That's like
If there's
the
a
common
feast, then
denominator with
yes.
so many holidays is food.
Yeah.
Although
Food is the
sometimes
best part of
it's
any
Sometimes
holiday.
it's no food. It's like taking a break from food.
Yeah, I think that's called.
Yeah, like sometimes people just don't eat for the
Ramadan.
whole time.
Yeah.
Ramadan is
Ramadan.
The thing is, Ramadan sounds like ramen, and ramen is food, but you can't eat food
so
during
you're
Ramadan.
fasting, but then you're thinking about ramen.
Yes, it's very confusing.
Yeah.
These are the type of
always get presents. I always get presents. I got a letter from the real Santa Claus before.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Cut wood with rulers.
Any other holidays out there, guys, that we don't talk about enough? I know we always talk about
feel like-
Christmas and Halloween
This is another
and stuff.
Indian holiday, but there's one. It's like holy, and
I
it's
feel like there's one that starts with a Y
why.
People at the same time. Kavya, what were you saying?
or an M.
There's one called Holy where people like it's like the celebration of the spring, kinda.
Oh,
and there's
cool.
lots of good food, Flora.
Feast of the Seven Fishes. That's a thing, I think. I think, at least.
Silent.
There's also
No one
this
knows what I'm talking about.
Qingming
Okay.
festival that's like celebrated in China. It's celebrating like, well, it's not really like celebrating, but like, so like it's pretty much like honoring the dead,
Yeah.
like Memorial Day, but it's
Dias de los Muertos.
every
That's a Mexican holiday.
like every dead people and stuff.
China or Mexico.
People that
Hey, I saw it on the show. It has two shows, but they're the same. I saw that one on the show, you know. I saw, yeah, they're celebrate the death. You get 2 legs. One, you get to be a ghost on that holiday. And, like, then when at your final death, you actually die. It's super weird.
Cool. Delai, can I throw it back to you? I was interested to hear a little more. Is honoring the dead?
yeah, but not like every dead, like every single dead. It's not just like Memorial Day. It's not
Yeah.
just honoring the
So,
dead.
so similar, I heard. I think it was Flora say, like, Dia de los Muertos, kind of similar to that. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the dead.
I love that. When I did that project with 5th graders and some 2nd graders, and I was researching Dia de los Muertos, I was really moved by it. I thought
The
it was
clay
such a great
skulls?
holiday.
Or the
Yeah, I
magic
know
skulls.
that it's the same time as Halloween.
There's also this
Yes, it is.
mid-autumn.
And that holiday gave us cocoa, so it's like a win-win.
Coco's so
Yeah.
good.
So there's also like this mid-autumn festival in Chinese. We call it 中秋节. So it's basically like it's the full moon. Yeah, when is it? Which I remember.
I want to go to Mexico during Dia de los Muertos because I want to get a sugar skull. It's just pure
I want to get a sugar.
Sugar.
Anyone say that? I was just
Can I get a sugar skull? Hold the skull. Just give me the sugar. I'm good.
Yeah.
I know.
Sugar,
I never
please.
thought about it, but isn't it kind of horrifying that they're like sugar skulls? Like,
I mean, I think because we are so removed from it, it sounds strange. But to them, it's just like part of the holiday. This has become tradition. So I don't think it is that.
Yeah, to like Christmas. There's a big fat dude sliding down your chimney.
Great point.
yeah, maybe.
Breaking an entry is okay on Christmas, apparently.
And for some reason, he lives in the North Pole with the
With the 2 foot tall.
flies around the world in a day.
2 foot tall.
I got sunburned and now my
That
feet
wear
are peeling. It's making me
hats with
uncomfortable.
That's
Didn't exist. I was going to take all the sugar skulls and eat them.
all right, my friends. It's almost that time to share. So think about putting whatever finishing touches you want for now. As I always said in the room and wasn't following my old rules yesterday, don't rush it. You have time. You can finish it whenever.
Rush.
Mr. Berry.
Don't rush.
I didn't get to color. I thought I'd get to color today, but I'm not rushing it.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe even this afternoon. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the pool right now. So I already had my swimsuit on at Zoom. So
Maria's ready to go swimming.
and
That's pretty good.
my dad with the house.
All right, guys. I am going to turn my share off so we can see each other.
Oh god.
A little bad.
I know.
Bad Daniel. That's fine.
Where are you now?
All right, hold them up, guys. Let me see what you got.
Oh,
My creature is
I knew Dylan would have a masterpiece. Kavia, adorable. Thanos coming along. Look at
Come to me,
wow.
Max.
Once again, I am just shocked. Oh, hey, Hope, I didn't see when you got here. Piper got here. Awesome. Simon looking good. Maria, that came out great. These are great.
Wait,
Good
this
work,
no.
guys.
Oh.
Barrel. All right, my friends. So a couple people asked kind of at the beginning of the meeting if this was going to be our last Zoom together. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to squeeze one in next week, even though it's a really short week. But I just want to say thank you for joining me. It's been tough not being in school, but you guys being with me here has really made my day when you've been around. And I've enjoyed our conversations. I've enjoyed making art with you. I think art is so valuable because even when you're kind of stuck at home, you can make a drawing and it takes you away. It takes you someplace else. So thank you for being with me on these little trips. And I'm hoping to squeeze in one more next week if you want to join me. But if not, well, have a great lunch and a great summer. And I will, I hope I see you guys next week. But if not,
Forward to the one.
see you around.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, you're talking. You said see you around. You're talking to the pre-K and fourth graders, correct?
All right. Well, fifth graders, you can always come back and visit me. I love it. It makes my day. So please visit me if you're a fifth grader. All right, Hope. I'll write the lie at some point. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, thank you.
Hopefully there'll be one next week. See. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.